a few of you have asked if I was raised in the mountains, hunting and fishing and camping and all that, and no. So far from the truth of where I was really born and raised. I was actually born and raised in a beach community in California called Newport Beach, Orange County, you know, where all the well-to-do people live. And I don't like the beach at all. I don't like the ocean. I don't like the beach. Anyway, as a kid, I never fit in. I was always out riding my horses, and I fished a lot. That's the one thing I did do. My outdoor outlet was riding horses and fishing. I used to trap and catch all kinds of critters and bring them home, and ask my mom about that. She loved finding critters in the house that didn't belong there. And I'd hear this, Tessa! And I knew she found one of my critters. Anyway, I just always had a longing and to be in the mountains. And every summer, my parents would take my brother and I up to the Sierras, and we'd go to Mammoth, and we'd go San Bernardino Mountains. We'd go to Big Bear and Arrowhead. And I loved it. I loved it up there. And I always knew I belonged, like, out in the wild and out in the mountains, like, you know, where I'm at right now. And so I just kept that dream in my head. And I told myself when I was old enough, I would just up and leave and go live in the mountains with my wildlife. And so at the age of 24, I loaded up my 82 Chevy pickup, a horse trailer with my horse Wyoming. Yes, that was his name. My son Brandon, who is like 2.5 years old. And I had $800 in my pocket and just let out for Wyoming, and had no idea where I was going in Wyoming or what I was going to do, or had no job, no place, just left. And ended up in Laramie for 6 months, and then went up to the Bighorns and lived on the mountain with my son in a tent for a few months before we landed in KC. Anyway, fast forward 21 years, here I am now, and I'm living my dream. I've been living it for the last 21 years, living in the mountains. I'm 100% self-taught on everything, wilderness survival. It's been do or die, live and learn with me, and I've done pretty good, really. It all came really natural to me, so it just was like second nature. As far as hunting goes, I've always had a passion for wildlife, and especially large carnivores, lions and bears. Lions were like my big passion when I was a kid. I love the big cats, not like African, but like the North American big cats. And so when I was in KC, I told somebody, I said, man, I want to see mountain lions in the wild. That's what I want to hunt. And I taught myself how to shoot with a .22 rifle. And these people in KC like, well, you need hounds to go see a mountain lion. I'm like, okay. So I went and got myself a pack of hounds and started training them. And that's where I got into hunting, was going out and pursuing mountain lions, and I've done really well. In all these years, I've made a line of dogs that are very close to my heart. I've sold dogs all over the world to use on mountain lions and bears and bobcats, and even some down in South America for jaguars. So yeah, it's been wild rides. I've had success, I've had failures, and now I just I live life on my own terms, and this is what I do, and I make sacrifices. Huge sacrifices for my dogs, and to live this way. But this is what I was born to do, and I'm following my dreams, and I couldn't ask for a better life. I got my dogs, and no, I don't get lonely out here. Like I said, I got my dogs, I stay busy, I've got my wildlife buddies. I miss people, I miss my kids, I miss my family, I miss those friends and people I love, but I'm not lonely. No. I got my posse right here. She just came up to me when I said that. Anyway, yeah, so self-taught hunting, self-taught mountain girl, self-taught fishing when I was a kid. That's all I did was fish and catch critters. So you just need to follow your bugs. You need to follow your dreams, and you know, everyone has a calling. And that's what you need to do. And if you're not doing your calling, then you're not 100% happy, I don't think. Anyway, look where I'm at right now. This is awesome, right? This is me.